So we're gonna steam clean this room from beginning to end, and we're gonna talk about each step that we take along the way. The very first thing I did is thoroughly vacuum. You wanna pull up all the dry debris that you can before you start putting water down. And now that the carpet's a little more uniform, I can tell the general soil level. If it's pretty bad, I can increase the strength of my pre-spray. At this point is also when you wanna treat the specific individual stains, if there are any. So if there was like a pet stain, you would treat that individually right now with some peroxide. If there was some sort of grease stain somewhere, you would treat that with the appropriate spotter. You want to do that before you put down your general pre-spray. It would help them loosen up a little better. All right, so we're vacuumed. We have looked for stains and spots, which there happen to be none really in this one. And we're ready to apply the pre-spray. So now I'm going to apply the pre-treatment mix. You want to apply it to all the carpet, obviously, and you don't want to go too light because it's not going to clean as well, but you don't want to go too heavy because you'll push too much water down into the pad. So just a nice layer of pre-spray on all the carpet will work. If there's some really bad spots, like there might be some more traffic in that area there, I'll maybe apply a second coat, but you just don't want to totally saturate it with water. So I'm going to apply the pre-spray now and come right back. Now that the carpet has been pre-treated, this would be the time to agitate it if you'd like. So you can either use some manual form of agitation or a brush machine like a CRB, counter-rotating brush machine, to agitate the fiber. Although recently I found that the pre-sprays are so good at lifting the dirt that when you use a CRB, it's almost kind of pushing the dirt down and making it harder to extract. That's just my opinion. But if you'd like to agitate, this would be the time to do it. So we vacuumed the carpet, we have inspected it, we have treated individual stains, we've applied the pre-spray, we've agitated if you'd like, and now we're finally ready to actually clean it. I've got my wand ready to go. I'm using a PSI of about 350. You want to keep it lower because you don't want to push water into the pad. That's the key. Pushing water into the pad is what makes it take forever to dry. So lower PSI is good. 300, 350 is ideal. If it's really bad carpet, you can raise it, 400 or something, or whatever you want. But, lower is better because it'll dry faster. All right, so we're gonna get going. Here I'm doing a 3-foot swath, and I'm moving the wand at a pace of about 1 foot per second. I think that's a good pace because if you move too fast, you're not really putting down enough water to clean the carpet fiber correctly. But if you go too slow, you're putting down too much water, and if your vacuum can't keep up with it, it's gonna take forever to dry. So 1 foot per second, I think, is a good guideline to move. And also, whenever you're coming back up and starting a new little swath, a new little stroke, you want to overlap the previous one by about half. That way, every piece of carpet's getting cleaned, and then you also happen to clean each little swath twice. Like each little bit of carpet gets cleaned twice, so it gets really, really clean. After finishing that wet stroke, we want to come back through with what's called a dry stroke. So you're not putting down any new water, you're just vacuuming up the water you've put down before. This is a critical step and it'll help it dry a lot faster. So now that the carpet's done, you're thinking, well, I'm good to go, right? Well, not quite. The next step is we have to make sure it dries as quickly as possible. We've got the ceiling fan on, so if you have one available, get that turned on. We have a little floor fan. These are really handy to get the carpet to dry pretty fast. So if you have access to an outlet nearby, it's good to use. So there we go. Those are the steps to steam clean a room. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, subscribe if you can. That'd be really helpful. And thanks for watching.